Andre.
Ryan. Wow, man. Wow.
It worked, baby. It worked.
I can't believe you came up with this and it came through for us.
It worked, baby.
So let's step back. Let's explain what we're talking about. Once again, we've gone national, so welcome to all our new audience. Actually, let me get the tweet out.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota to Saratoga, Florida.
That's right.
Sarasota, Florida?
You would know better than me.
To South Padre Island, Texas. To San Diego. Got the whole country covered.
That's right.
I missed the Northeast, but again, worst part of the country.
Okay.
We devised a strategy coming into the tournament that was put one unit on every single underdog. No matter what, blind, 116, 215, doesn't matter. You just take it and run.
Exactly. You might have given out a big 3 where you had a slight fave. Doesn't matter. You still take your pick on the big 3. You still take your overs, your unders, your props, your part. Do what you do normally, but you are also getting in one unit every single underdog. And the start of the day, very bad, Ryan.
The start of the day was rough because we were like 0 for 4 in the first slate on upsets. But you said it. You kept the faith. You said this is good for the night slate. It means the upsets are coming.
Yes.
The first upset was a 12 seed. That would have been Richmond, right?
Yep. It was the 2 12 seeds we didn't see coming.
Yes. That strategy not quite as effective.
Small school v Power 5 school. Shouts to the Big Ten for sucking.
So I put 16 units on underdogs yesterday.
16 games, folks. Yeah.
16 games.
Yeah.
16 units. I tallied it all up last night. The total that we came away with much thanks to St. Peter's.
St. Pete, baby. We're going to St. Pete.
Going St. Pete. St. Petey's Day, as I tweeted out.
Oh, man.
Shouts to Edgar for that one.
Spiders. Go Spiders.
Final tally. After one day, 29.7 units.
Holy shit.
So we were up 13.7 units in day one.
That's crazy. So, man, I really bet against myself a lot.
Yeah, you must have.
I lost Now, we also had the Gonzaga hit, right? So you need you can't count that. That's just the free hundo.
I only counted dollars won on underdogs.
Of course. So 16 games, and if you put a unit on St. Pete's, that was a net 16 unit win, 17 units once you get the unit you bet on back. Voila. That alone got you even.
We could just quit.
Then the 12s
today.
come in, exactly.
I doubled up the account yesterday.
It's great.
It's great. We could just call it a tourney.
Yep.
But we're not going to do that.
The 12s come in, Creighton comes in, and shit, that late slate, we were so close. Vermont, and man, the one that really got me was who'd UCLA almost get beat? Our guy.
No, sorry.
Oral.
Akron.
Oh, Akron.
Yeah. Thank God, because I have UCLA in my Final Four. So.
Yeah, who busted my St. Pete busted my bracket. Could not care less. I won't get that Lexus this year. Oh, well,
I had a couple other formulas that I was using to determine what teams I wanted to advance, but I didn't want to share that. I don't want to share that. But Kentucky did not rank well in my rankings there.
I don't even know where I am right now.
Free throw shooting awareness month.
You're withholding formulas from me? What the hell?
Yeah, you got to be top 20 in adjusted offensive efficiency and top 38 in adjusted defensive efficiency.
Shit. Stay tuned for this guy's big 3. I'm on pins and needles to hear what's going to come out of your mouth next.
It's an all upsets big 3. I only care about upsets now.
Of course. No, now this has changed how I watch March Madness forever. What we were saying that last year. What had changed how we watched March Madness last year forever? Unders? I think unders.
Mining the runs.
Mining the runs.
Which, by the way, I got a little caught up in mining the runs in game 1, and then I didn't do it much the rest of the day.
Yeah, honestly, God, could you all just leave me alone?
I know. It's hard to mine the runs when you're talking to people.
Yaya's the do it all, fix it all. You can dream it. Yaya will make it.
Mm-hmm.
I could use not dissimilar to a panic room Yaya, but a concentration, just watch sports room, maybe a little sound isolation, one screen, one share, devices not allowed in. Maybe it's a Wi-Fi-less zone, huh?
That back closet would be perfect.
How could you be Wi-Fi
Back
and
closet.
minding the runs at the same time?
Could I call him into Yaya?
Oh, you could.
Old school.
Yaya plays bookie for the day.
1-800 Yaya bets.
Okay, so real quick. Let's just say we
We
started.
all love the unders, Edgar.
Let's just say we started with 16 units because we did. Like, if we just, it doesn't matter what you had in your account, but let's just pretend you had 16 units in your account going into yesterday.
That's right.
You bet them all. You were down to 0.
Yeah.
Now we're up to 29.7. Now I'm already fully reinvested.
Oh, yeah. In fact,
So
I need
all
to make
16
sure.
units are back in play.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm down, but we're still.
But
even
you're
if we
still
lost,
up
if
13.
it was chalk all day today, we're up 13.7 units.
Correct.
So just so everyone's keeping track at home, I got to be honest. This has changed the way I watch March Madness. Like you said, I'm not even interested in unders or overs or anything. I'm just riding the dogs. And that's one of the things that people hate on about making brackets. They're like, I hate making brackets because then you catch yourself rooting for the favorites. Not me. I didn't even look at my bracket till I got home last night.
I couldn't care less about my bracket.
Like, would it be nice to win my bracket challenge? Of course. But I'm raking in, I won as much money on St. Pete as I would win if I won the whole bracket.
Exactly. And honestly, for just the way I live life and see life and consume sports, being invested in every single dog, God, that is
It's
great.
really great.
Oh my God. It's just, there's a righteousness
Yes.
to it.
Yes.
To be able to turn on St. Pete's and then tell my mother-in-law's visiting, amazing to have him in town and be like, we just won some money on that one.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're in on Vermont on this one, Marsh. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so great.
Yeah, and you don't have to tell everyone that you bet on every underdog, but after every underdog that wins, you can be like, yeah, I had them on the money line.
Right, and you gotta be nonchalant. Act like you've been there. A lot of even Steven Pick'em lines here, Ryan.
I know. So
I kind of feel like we need to. Could we do? It's just kind of gonna be a flip flop show. I think this might be a better segment. Segment 2 right now, because Loyola Chicago, Ohio State, even Steven, Ryan.
Yep.
So system at a crossroads. Do I use one of my 16 units today on this game?
So the system would say it's a stay away. But it's the
would say
first
it's a stay
game of
away.
the day.
What am I gonna go dry?
Yeah, we're not going in dry on the first game of the day. So, I don't know about you. I was awarded a 25% profit boost yesterday for betting. I don't even know what it was for.
Just being a good citizen.
Just being a good citizen.
The
I
Lord's work.
threw that boost on Loyola Chicago to make them an underdog and thus bring them into the fold.
You really wanted underdog vibes, so you went with the small school.
Yes.
I was thinking, do I wait for it to play out and the live line will tell me who the dog is?
I
But again,
don't
that
know if
can't
that
count in the
counts.
system.
Yeah,
it
it
can't.
doesn't count in the
Neither.
system.
So it sounds like today's a 15-unit day already. Because
And
we
you're
have
going to run into more as you go down here because there are several games where both teams are in the minus.
right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
I took the team that was +1 in my
That's
strategy.
when you do. Yes. Okay. Shit. I'm gonna be betting against myself again, but that's
Shout out
okay.
Edgar, who says he went out till 2 a.m. Last night. I don't know how he did that. I was with him all day.
Yeah.
And by the time I got home, I was conked.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, Edgar, this is one of the few times where you're probably thankful that the bars close at 2 in Denver. Because a lot of times you're like, what is this? This sucks. Indianapolis, you can stay out till 4. New York City, you can stay out till 4. Chicago, you can stay out till 4.
Right. Milan, you can
Sometimes
stay
they
out till
do
3,
you a
3
favor.
in Italy.
Sometimes they do you a favor by making you go home.
Oh, indeed. Indeed.
This has got to be one of those times.
Yep. Okay, well, I'm glad we could talk that out. Really just one that's troublesome.
So did you lose any final? You lost. Kentucky was a Final Four team for you.
Finalist.
Oh no.
Bracket to win their region bet.
Okay. I saw some people had Iowa in their Final Four. If you knew, Iowa was one of the teams, and here's, I guess this one will apply today. There's another formula that shows you teams that will not make a run. Only very few of these teams even make the Sweet 16, but none of them pass the Sweet 16. And I believe it's top 20 in offensive efficiency, but outside of the top 100 in defensive efficiency.
Pretender City.
The other one, there's only 2 in this tournament. Iowa, Purdue.
Perdon't, as some call them.
Is Purdue a 3 seed? Who do they play today?
I think that's right. Well, stay tuned.
You're going to get 3-14 today?
Who Purdue plays.
Texas Tech plays Montana State. Colgate plays Wisconsin. Is there 3? It can't be.
My guy's so dialed today. All right. Let's go to his big 3.
All right, we'll pull up
Upsets
my big
only.
3. Wait, are we going to go to, are we calling that the first segment? What we just did?
Yeah, we'll still have to. Yeah, no, let's call that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to bet on every underdog, which everyone in the world should be doing, although if you missed out on yesterday, you might, you missed the big one.
St. Pete covered the entire day, folks.
That's why you...
How do you guys feel about Duke against Cal State Fullerton?
I think they're going to have their hands Fullerton.
Big Paulo Banchero guy, but I have him losing into the first couple rounds, and we will be rooting hard for Cal Fullerton. Great baseball school.
The bet, it's so great just
Great
being
baseball
on every dog.
It's plus 1,200 for Cal Fullerton.
You're a righteous human being. You're invested in every dog. You're just you're a great dude.
This is, I mean...
You stand by the little guy.
We did all dogs go to heaven during the NFL season, but this is truly all dogs.
All dogs
go to heaven. I've never been so happy.
Oh,
betting.
it's exhilarating. I know. I was singing soccer chants on my way into the office. I'm just so happy.
There was
great.
one singular Kentucky fan here watching that game, losing his absolute shit.
Poor
and of course,
bastard.
I'm outwardly cheering for St. Pete.
Oh, of course.
The Cox. And we're chanting "Let's go Cox" and having a blast. And
He's losing his mind.
the singular Kentucky fan is like, "Why are you cheering?"
Bro, it's just everyone wants to be invested.
Bro,
in
all
these
dogs
guys.
go to heaven, don't you know?
Don't you know?
But then he made a quick turnaround. I thought he was going to ruin the entire vibe of the bar because he was literally slamming chairs, lifting them up and slamming them on the ground. And I was like, oh, God, when they lose, this guy's going to, break something. And then all of a sudden, they lost. He just took off his Kentucky shirt. He was wearing a shirt underneath it that said, it had the shape of the state of Iowa on it, and it said, "Kiss me, I'm Iowish." And he turned his vibe right around.
Wow.
Yeah, made a big comeback.
What a guy.
Yeah, I mean, hated him at first, liked him by the end.
Yeah, truly. That's great.
Anyways, bet every dog. And if you're going to do that, do it at DraftKings Sportsbook. Great odds on the dogs.
Absurd odds.
You could have, parlayed some dogs yesterday and boosted that.
I know. You got into your wins. That's the hard. I almost can't bet on anything else
I can't.
now.
I can't. Is Jokic playing tonight? I might break the chain for that.
Yeah, you might have to tell us if there's any Denver sports today.
Colorado Avalanche and Jokic, it's Kronk night.
It's a Kronk night.
We getting Kronk tonight.
Oh my God! What are we gonna do?
So much is
Trent?
happening.
We don't have enough
happening.
TVs for this.
And Mike Singer just said that Jamal Murray's time at the Grand Rapids was great, and he's heading back to Denver.
Great
Bro,
time with
I'm
the Grand
going
Rapids.
to the game on Sunday.
Oh my God!
What if he
And
returns?
the Avalanche might be trading for Claude Drew this morning.
If the Avalanche don't trade for Claude Drew, I'm gonna be really sad.
There's been a lot
gonna
of
be
movement in the last 24 hours.
I hate when this happens.
I love it.
People want me to do my job, and things are happening outside of
You should have cleared your
the
schedule,
NCAA
bro.
tournament.
I think he screwed it up.
I think that it should be a thing where the whole world has to stop. No one's allowed to do anything, at least for Thursday and Friday.
I agree completely.
Bullshit. I have to do a Broncos podcast now?
Come on, Broncos? What?
I know.
Wasn't there a holiday right around this time? Can't we just move it to be the Thursday and Friday of March Madness?
We should, whatever it is.
Just double holiday, whatever.
If I'm
it is.
president, that's the ballot I'm running on. Anyways, if you're going to bet on this, go to DraftKings Sportsbook, where you can bet $5 on any team in March Madness and win $200. That's almost as good of odds as we got. Actually, it's better odds than we got on St. Pete yesterday. So that's how good of a bet it is. $200 in free bets.
It's actually the only bet you could have made that would have given you better odds to whoever Gonzaga was playing winning.
Right.
That's a great deal.
It is a great deal. Also, Georgia State, shout out them, man. They made a tough
That
run.
was amazing.
And then they went on a what? What did Gonzaga go on? Do you know what the number was? Like a 24-0 run?
Disgusting. Just chill out, Gonzaga. They got everything at the rim. It was sickening.
Timmy is just like spinning off of everyone and just laying it in.
Yeah.
I hate that guy.
Yep. No doubt.
These are the types of things you can do when you bet every dog at DraftKings Sportsbook. Also, make sure you use the code DNVR when you sign up. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match. Each up to $500 deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough. Restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Boom.
Okay,
And
what did you want to do now?
have no fear, folks. We've already covered you on the 10-15 game. It's a stay away. If you've got a boost, you could go small school hunting. You could go OHIOing if you're a Big Tensman. Or you play it out live and you find your dog there, but that will not count towards the system. Just a reminder.
I did bet on every game, though. I'll just tell you that.
Well, I mean, you're a true pioneer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm an underdogsman.
Underdogsman, indeed.
And I'm also a rambling man in the 10-15 game.
Yep.
Okay. Big threes. Let's jump into mine. It's a dogs only big three, as always. Pretty much going to be that way from now on. Wow, look at Yaya with the touch. All upsets on there.
Oh, shit.
Sheesh.
Dang,
Notre
Yaya.
Dame plus 155. Forget who they're playing, but it doesn't matter. They're playing.
We just dog vibing. Yeah, I was having conversation. Bama.
Oh,
Roll
yeah,
Tide.
Yeah. Catholic schools undefeated so far in the tournament. If you got like Saint in your name, or this is why I'm riding with Sister Jean.
Dang, I hadn't thought about that.
Yes.
Well, I'm always talking about angels in the outfield, Ryan.
I know you are.
Hey, there's a little help from above here.
So it could have been a St. Patty's Day thing, but I'm willing to see by taking Notre Dame.
Right, because we found out St. Patty's Catholic holiday.
Yes.
Ah.
Not Protestant.
Nope.
Iowa State plus 160. They are playing Don't Remember.
Cyclones.
The
LSU. Go Tigers.
Oh, so I'm just fading the SEC. I like this.
He is.
Here's the thing about Iowa State. One of my favorite underdogs in this tournament. They just have all the little pieces. They've got like a good rebounding, good shooting, solid defense. They have all the things that just make up an upset.
Sounds like they rank highly in the metrics.
They do rank highly in the metrics. Almost too highly that you question if the metrics are good, because Iowa State, I believe, is an 11 seed.
That's correct, Ryan.
Yep.
That is correct.
So that's questionable.
I love these picks so much. I'm thinking, oh man, I need to make sure I place these bets.
Already did.
All in the system, already done. Love it.
Boom. And finally, Colgate plus 270.
Dental hygiene. We value it highly over
If
here.
there's few things we believe in this show, it is the ethical treatment of mice and
Damn straight.
dental hygiene.
Yes,
Those are our
yes,
two principles that
yes.
we stand upon. So Colgate taking on Wisconsin. As we know, the Big Ten, fraudulent, just like the Mountain West.
And the SEC, apparently.
And the SEC. And all these fit, unless does Notre Dame play in the Big Ten in basketball? Who knows?
Who knows? Someone can settle that for us. Maybe the ACC, whatever.
Anyways, the Colgate Brushers, as they're known, gonna take down Wisconsin, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country.
Wait, they're not the Brushers.
No, they're not.
Oh,
Something with a C. The Colgate.
Their logo very like Cubs-esque.
It's just old school C. Colgate Colonials.
Dang.
I have no idea.
Dang, that's an old school C name right there. If I ever.
Colgate Raiders.
Gross.
Kind of badass, though.
Kind of badass. They're raiding cavities, maybe?
Oh.
Yeah, send my big three. All right. USC money line, because I have conference pride.
Nice. Respect.
Yeah.
By the way, Mountain West,
Big Isaiah Mobley guy. It's just
They're
settle,
done.
Just settle down, right?
they're out.
It's all just
The Mountain
single
West
elimination
Is
games.
out of the tournament.
It's these things happen.
The Pac-12 won one game, are guaranteed to win more than them.
Oh well. So what are that's why would you debate Pac-12 over Mountain West?
I'm not. I just want everyone to know.
You need to have conference pride and be like, of course the Pac-12 is better than the Mountain West.
I know that. But I just want everyone at home to remember, because the Mountain West erroneously got 4 teams in while the Pac-12 only got 3.
That's big small school energy from you, right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, they did. Maybe the Pac-12 got disrespected, and that's why I think USC against Miami, throwing up the U. You can't see it because I'm off screen, but I am throwing up the U. That's just the thing. Every opponent we mention, I'm either saying on Wisconsin or go Tigers or roll Tide. That's just what we're gonna do. So, back to my big three. Yeah. So USC, I love them defensively. I love their length. Feel good about the under in this one. Don't know a ton about Miami. Didn't feel I needed to. Big Isaiah Mobley guy. They're Miami's backcourt shooting and playmaking scares me a little bit, but SC's got this. Sparty, I've told you. Tommy Izzo.
H to the Izzo.
He's terrible when they're big faves, and he's good when you underrate him. Davidson, even money, basically give me Sparty. And then TCU. TCU, my kind of team, Ryan. Offensively inclined. Love me the
Is
Big
it Texas
12.
Catholic University? No, it's
Ooh,
not.
It is.
Not Texas Christian University.
Wait,
Yeah, he's right.
do those guys play for the same team, though?
I don't know.
Okay. You know what? Forget.
We're
We're omitting that question. We're getting an kind of, sort of.
Grand Rapids to.
Oh, Grand Rapids to the Nuggets.
Okay, and Edgar's saying love the parlay if you're a big. See, so maybe I could save myself since these are faves by parlaying it together.
Then make one super dog.
Well, most of these are faves.
I'm saying, but 3 faves parlayed together is a dog against the book.
Henceforth known as Clifford, the Big Red Parlay. Final pick. Yeah. Oh yeah, TCU. They're playing Seton Hall. Maybe religious affiliation
Pirates.
there.
I don't think they would be the Pirates and religious at the same time.
Love me a pirate, and yeah, TCU.
All right.
Horned frogs. They throw up horns? I don't know.
Do they? I think they go like this. Just little baby horns, because the frogs don't have like pointy horns. They're just little.
Do one of the rabbit.
Yeah, kind of like that. I'm in on Texas Catholic University just for today. One day they're going to be called that, so we can win on them.
Oh, I like that. Okay, awesome. Wow. Best of luck to you all, Sister Jean. Let's go.
Hold tight. Bet the dogs all the way through the tournament. That's 47 total games. We're 16 in.
Oh,
Hold tight.
yeah.
We got this.
Yep.
Go dogs.